From Fate of the Jedi, Apocalypse by Troy Denning. The air shimmered with a spectral glow as Luke Skywalker stepped onto the edge of the Lake of Apparitions. The water an impossibly still mirror reflecting a sky laden with shifting stars. He could feel her presence, dark, chaotic, and ancient. Abeloth, the bringer of chaos, rose from the lake's center, her form a grotesque mixture of beauty and horror. Her tentacles writhed unnaturally, her hollow eyes glowing with malice. Luke tightened his grip on his lightsaber, its green blade casting a faint glow against the ethereal darkness. Beside him stood his son, Ben Skywalker, and their reluctant Sith ally, Vestara Khai. Though enemies by creed, their uneasy truce was born of necessity. Against Abeloth, even sworn foes must unite. "She is beyond any of us alone," Luke said quietly, his voice steady despite the weight of the moment. "Stay sharp." Abeloth's laughter pierced the silence, a sound like shattering glass and roaring flames. "You cannot destroy me, Jedi. I am chaos. I am eternal." With a motion too fluid to follow, Abeloth surged forward. Luke leaped to intercept her, his lightsaber a blur of green light. Their blades clashed, but it was more than a duel of weapons. It was a battle of wills. Abeloth's strength pressed into his mind, her dark tendrils seeking to corrupt his thoughts. But Luke's mastery of the Force held firm, his mind an unyielding bastion of clarity. Ben and Vestara flanked Abeloth, attacking in tandem. Ben's blue lightsaber struck at her side, while Vestara's crimson blade slashed with precise fury. Abeloth twisted, her inhuman limbs stretching impossibly to parry their attacks. A tentacle lashed out, striking Vestara and sending her sprawling. Ben leapt back, narrowly avoiding a swipe aimed at his head. "She's everywhere at once!" Ben shouted, frustration lacing his words. "Focus!" Luke barked, his voice sharp. "Trust the Force!" Drawing on the lake's strange energy, Luke reached out, his connection to the Force deepening. The apparitions of long-lost Jedi flickered into view around the lake, their ghostly forms silent witnesses to the battle. Among them, Luke saw familiar faces: Obi-Wan, Yoda, even Anakin Skywalker. Their presence bolstered him, a reminder of the legacy he carried. Luke drove Abeloth back with a flurry of precise strikes, his blade slicing through her ever-shifting form. Each hit made her shriek, a sound that reverberated through the very fabric of the Force. But Abeloth was relentless, her attacks a storm of chaos. She lashed out with waves of dark energy, forcing Luke to his knees. In that moment of vulnerability, Ben surged forward, his saber cutting a brilliant arc through Abeloth's side. Vestara, recovering from her fall, hurled her blade like a spear, striking Abeloth squarely. Luke seized the opening, channeling the Force into a devastating strike. His lightsaber plunged into her core, releasing an explosion of energy that rippled across the lake. Abeloth screamed, her form dissolving into the mist. The battle was over, but Luke knew the victory was fleeting. Abeloth was not truly gone. Her chaos would return. Yet, for now, the galaxy had hope. Luke stood, weary but resolute, gazing into the still waters of the Lake of Apparitions. The fight was far from over, but the Jedi had prevailed.